Strap yourself in and hang on tight because this is going to be week number 2 of the Marcus Edblad Golf Swing Review. I've got a lot of stuff to share with you today. We're going to try and cram it all into this one video. There's plenty more videos coming, but let's get this one started. Hey everybody, welcome back to GolfTestDummy, the channel where I use my game to help your game. I've got a new backdrop. It's part of the lab makeover out here. I've been waiting on this for a few weeks, and there's a couple reasons for that. Number one, I wanted to give you something a little bit different to look at. I figured you were probably tired of looking at the brick wall by now, but the next reason is because of that little logo right up there in the corner for 24/7 Golf. I'm going to have some videos coming explaining some of the BYO system, what they call the Bring Your Own Simulator system. And the reason that I started up this partnership with them is because they are really trying to bring down the cost of home golf simulators to the average golfer, and that really lines up with what I'm trying to do in the entire theme and goal of this channel, which is to prove that, again, golf doesn't have to be hard and golf doesn't have to be expensive. For right now, let's get into week number 2 of the Marcus Edblad Swing Review. Now in week number 1, all I did was give you sort of the broad strokes. I talked about some of the cornerstones of what Marcus is trying to get you to do. Number 1, we want to hit a draw as a stock shot. He doesn't even teach the fade. He wants everything to be a draw. Number 2, we're going to really try and work our swing path from the inside out. The inside out. Number 3, we're going to be working with the trail arm. I'm a right-hander, so in this case for me, it's going to be my right arm. But the trail arm is going to guide and control everything. And it's just a simple bend and extend of the trail arm. The theme for today's video is going to be kick convention to the curb. And what I mean by that is this. If you are still trying to employ and somewhere in the back of your mind have conventional golf wisdom and methodology and all of the things that comes with in the back of your mind somewhere, and you're trying to compare this with that, it's not going to jive. You almost need to go back and reset your brain to 0. The first thing that I want to say that really helped me out, and that's what a lot of this is going to be. This is going to be me sharing some of the things that have helped me along the way so far. The first thing I want to mention is your weight. Conventional golf has you set up sort of 50-50. But with this swing method, you almost want to open up your stance a little bit, open up your body, because it makes it easier to attack from the inside. But the thing that really helped me out was to put the majority of my weight on my trail foot and keep it there. Now, right away, I've lost you. I know you're getting ready to click off the video, but just bear with me. Just bear with me for a minute, okay? If you'll just open your mind a little bit and put it on your trail foot. And then when I say keep it there, automatically a lot of you are going to say, oh, you're talking about a reverse pivot. And a reverse pivot is this way, and then you go that way. This is not a reverse pivot because we're not moving it here and then moving it there. We're putting it here and then we're leaving it there. It's going to seem weird. It's going to fight your instincts. You're going to feel awkward, but just try it. I promise nobody will come running out of the bushes with a giant baseball bat and club you over the head. This one took me a little bit of time. This might not work for you on the very first shot. It might take a little bit of time to get used to because it is foreign. But when you put the majority of the weight on your back foot and you keep it there and you open up just a little bit, it makes it really easy to take the club away inside and then deliver back down and then back up on the other side out to right field. This changed a lot for me. And swing. Now I tried to swing way out to right field. You can see it's a baby draw that goes right down the target line. Nothing wrong with that ball flight, nothing wrong with that result. All right, on to the next thing. And again, this is gonna seem weird because modern golf instruction is going to tell you the exact opposite. The modern golf swing is all about creating angles, maintaining those angles and maintaining lag, and then using your body's rotation, a focus, actually, in a lot of cases, on rotation in order to get the club squared up at impact. This is not that. This is not trying to avoid rotation and stay with your shoulders in a certain position and never move and just let the swing happen around you. No. This is a lack of focus on rotation. You don't have to intend to rotate. Rotation will happen in this golf swing, but you won't have to think about it. You won't have to focus on trying to rotate. You won't have to intend to rotate. The rotation will happen naturally. Let me demonstrate. All right, so if I set up to the golf ball and my intention is to not rotate, to stay in the same place, it would look something like this, which is weird, and it's not going to work. It's not going to be very powerful, right? If I set up and my intention is to rotate, then I'm going to rotate because I'm focusing on rotating. But if my intention is to make the swing and allow the right hand, or excuse me, my trail hand, to pass my lead hand and get faster and add speed and to get toe up on this side over here, the momentum and everything of the club will actually add rotation, so that if I try to swing to right field, the right corner of this impact enclosure, if I try and swing to the right field over there in that corner, the momentum and my natural athletic motion will actually turn my body and rotate for me. So now we're going to hit a golf ball, and this time I'm going to keep my weight onto the right. I'm going to try and swing out to right field. I'm going to try and stay back on my back foot a little bit longer and until after impact, and you'll see I'll actually rotate and the ball will go fairly down the target line with a little bit of draw. It's not going to go miles off to the right. Here we go. See? Starts a little right of target, starts curving back with a little bit of draw. I tried to swing out that way and it didn't happen, and I actually did rotate because that's part of your natural, instinctive, athletic ability. All right, I've got plenty more of these videos coming, so I'm not going to get it all in today, but we're going to do one more. I'm going to give you one more of how this swing doesn't match up with convention. I'm going to switch to a 6-iron because it just makes more sense for this demonstration. I did want to show you this, by the way. These are the 5-pocket stretch pants that I'm going to be offering on the website. Look how stretchy these are. I can be like Miguel Angel Jimenez. Look, see how he always does that? And then what's the thing he does where he takes it way back like this too? I mean, you can stretch in these pants. You can move all over. They're just totally, look, Bruce Lee. These pants are so comfortable and so stretchy. No $100 pants, no $120 pants. That's absolutely ridiculous. We're slashing prices here at Golf Test Dummy. So as promised, the last thing, here we go. This one is definitely gonna lose all of you. You're all gonna hate this one. It's totally fine. You can hate it, but I do want you to try it. Now, I don't know that Marcus teaches this. I don't think this is any of his videos, but this is just my opinion. This helped me out tremendously. This is probably the best tip on this whole video. You have to try it. So I start off with my eyes over the golf ball. I mean, not this way, but I'm looking at the top of the golf ball. When I make my transition going back, I swing to the top, and right here, my eyes and my head actually shift a little bit. My eyes go from being this way on top of the golf ball to where when I get to the top of my swing, my eyes and my head are now actually back behind the golf ball, and my line goes here. I'm looking at a really deep inside quadrant of the golf ball. I take it back and I stay back. There is a little kick with this leg to give me some leverage, but my head and my weight, my upper trunk, are behind the golf ball, and I'm really firing out and trying to get toe up on this side and swing up. Every one of you right now is saying, oh my God, this is definitely a reverse pivot. This is falling back. This is going to make you top the golf ball. You're going to hit the top of it because you're going to be falling back so bad. You're going to be swinging up on it. No, trust me. Here I'm set up. I want to think about extending this way. Right? So that's what I'm going for. Down the middle. Baby draw, carrying out probably 190 is a 6-iron, 187 carry, 205 total. That's another added benefit of hitting the draw. You get a little bit more roll than you do with the fade. More distance equals happier golfers. you know what, let's have some fun with this one. We're really gonna try and get this one out there. So I'm gonna hang back, and I'm actually gonna have a little bit of pause and stay back behind it, and then bring the right hand down and then up with the toe up on the other side. That is the secret. There you go. Baby draw back toward the center line. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That one's gonna go well past 200 yards. Let's see what we get here. Show me. 197 carry, 208. Throughout the course of my channel, I've gone through and tested out a lot of different swing methods and a lot of different drills and a lot of different techniques. I've been able to find relative success with most of them that I try. And I think that the real key, and why a lot of people struggle with trying to make swing changes, or like something like this where you're trying to adopt a completely new philosophy, the things that handicap people and really hamstring them and prevent them from making progress are holding on to those old thoughts and trying to compare what they're doing now with what they've always known. Try to really separate those two. Start from zero. Start from zero, start from scratch. It's one of the big reasons that I've been able to take on these different swing methods and produce pretty decent results in a fairly short amount of time. It might be a disaster, but it might also send off a little light bulb in your head that leads you down the path to much better golf. I'm going to leave you guys for now with the promise of plenty more videos on this swing method coming. We're on the path to 10,000 subscribers. I would love your help in getting there. Like the video, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, click the bell, all notifications so that you don't miss any of the videos, and please share this with your friends, family, and the rest of social media to try and help me grow this channel. I appreciate all of your support. As always, you're the best fans on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video.